It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and now we got two people that's being held on $1.5 million bail, and they're charged with first-degree murder. And it has to do with a killing, and it's a killing that was reported by me a while ago. It's a rapper named Vonno. Apparently Vonno, he's out of hashtag Stain Gang, and if you don't know who Stain Gang is I guess the gang running Chicago. I don't know, I guess they're running Chiraq. Now, two niggas is being held on murder. And it's murder that has to do with Vonno, except here's the twist in this whole fucking thing. They're not the people who killed Vonno. So you're wondering, why the fuck would they be charged with murder if they didn't kill Vonno, right? That's the obvious question to ask. And now allegedly, this is what police are saying. They're charged with murder because we gotta rewind the whole situation. The police said that these two dudes, along with Vonno, went to rob somebody in Calumet City, and that's how Vonno got killed. Now, first and foremost, I'm not going to say Vonno is some type of Chiraq savage. Let's go with the assumption, because a close friend of Vonno from Stain Gang actually contacted me. They said, listen, you and the media, you're painting him in a very negative image. He is not a savage. He is nothing that you're describing him to be. Now, this was when I was initially reporting the story that says, listen, just by everything I see on social media, he's holding a bunch of guns. He's posting a bunch of shit like, yeah, he's glorifying the gang lifestyle. Based on all of that I saw that he put out himself, I said that I can't even offer condolences for him. The best I could do is saying, at least he died doing what he loved best. Coonery and gang shit. That's it. Now, this story comes out that it just further solidifies that, you know how Chiraq people love saying, don't speak on Chiraq because you don't know what the fuck is going on? Well, apparently, they don't know what the fuck is going on either, because if they're trying to tell me I'm painting this kid out to be something he's not when he's clearly something else, then how the fuck does the news come out that Vonno was killed not just being a random person walking by and somebody shot him in cold blood? Vonno and the two dudes charged with murder were actually trying to commit a robbery in a botched drug deal. That's how he was shot. That's how he was killed. So, for everybody that's always saying, don't speak on Chiraq because you don't know what the fuck is going on, you can't judge these guys, they're only using a gun for protection, you never walked a day in his shoes. Well, apparently the news is telling me a whole different fucking story. The guy who you guys are mourning, he was a criminal. He died trying to commit a crime. Now, how the fuck is your son, your friend, your homie running around playing Omar from The Wire and you have no fucking clue? Now after he dies, he's a fucking angel and he needs to be mourned. Really? Really? Now, listen, let me tell y'all this. If y'all looking for candlelight vigils and mass RIP t-shirts promotion and a public mourning, you're listening to the wrong guy. You're definitely listening to the wrong guy. Criminals are those who celebrate the lifestyles that criminals live, and they promote the coonery and fuckery. They will find no solace here. They will find no type of sympathy, no type of, oh my God, bunch of tears flowing. Not from, you came to the wrong place. If you live like savages, you will die like savages. Now, let me tell you what happened. So, police are alleging that Vonno, along with two other dudes, they went to conduct a drug deal. When they went to conduct a drug deal, they hopped in the back of the person's car they were trying to conduct the drug deal with. Then they announced, listen, this ain't no drug deal. This is a fucking robbery. Now, of course, this might have not been in Chiraq. Apparently, Calumet City is not in Chiraq. But those dudes, they were not going to be caught lacking. So once Vonno and his two hoodlums announced that this is a fucking stick up and it's like Omar on The Wire, the dudes in the car, so what the fuck? They pulled out a gun and shot Vonno. Now, apparently that's how Vonno died. Here's my thing. Why are Negroes so fucking surprised when people who rap about robbing and killing people all fucking day, they either get robbed or get killed? Nigga, it's a cycle of life. If you are a predator, don't be surprised when a fucking predator on top of the food chain that's on top of you eats you. Nigga, either stay out of Dodge, or if you're living that life, prepare and be willing to accept the consequences if you die by it. Now, listen, the story's clear. Vonno clearly wasn't the victim that night. If we weren't reporting him being dead, he'd probably be the killer. So if you think about it, if the story wasn't that he got killed, we'd probably be reporting another story saying someone got killed, but it wasn't him. So he'd be killing someone else. So, listen to me. From what I sum up of this story, it seems that he went all the way out to the burbs, went to the suburbs, because you know the typical Negro mentality, the Chiraq savage mentality, the niggas in the burbs is pussy, right? So he went out to the burbs. So we gonna rob us some drug dealers in the burbs. It's a quick come up. Everybody's gonna eat. Now, while he thought he was gonna be preying on other black men, luring them into a promise of a drug deal, he forgot that, listen, the first Chiraq commandment isn't forgotten in Calumet City. Thou shalt not lack. Don't only apply in Chiraq, but it applies in the entire fucking state of Illinois. These savages, they have bus pass, they're moving around, and they're moving around like fucking termites in heat. No one's staying in Chiraq anymore. If a nigga's in Illinois, if it says IL on the license plate, nigga, you know what it is. You better not be caught lacking. Now, as I said, his homies, they're charged with murder. You can see their faces on the screen. They're charged with murder because he died. And the reason why, you're probably saying, did his homies kill him? No. They're charged with murder because they were all a part of a stick-up gang that was committing a crime. And in Illinois, if you're part of a group that's committing, or you're planning to commit a crime, no matter what it is, it could be petty theft, it could be whatever, fraud. If you're going to commit a crime and somebody dies while you're committing that crime, it doesn't matter if it's on the opposite side or the op side or even on your side. So one of your homies die, you could be charged for murder. If someone dies when a crime is being committed, the offender or whoever is committing the crime is culpable of murder. Now, a lot of savages don't know what the fuck I just said, but listen, Webster's English Dictionary, it is available to us all. Check it out. Just replay what I just said. Google the words. Hit the thesaurus up. Hit the dictionary. Find out what I said, because this is real fucking life. Now, the moral of this story, and you should know what the moral is before I even say it. The moral of this story is that you shouldn't be committing fucking crimes in the first place. Secondly, I've always said, you Negroes talking about snitching, you need to commit your crimes by your damn self. If you're committing crimes with a bunch of other Negroes, anytime they fuck up, and you could tell in Illinois, if they end up dying, you're going to get charged with murder, and if they end up talking, they're going to be snitching. So do your fucking crimes by yourself. Now, with all of this, and this is exactly why I do these stories, right? Because we have this glorified life of being a hitter, being a shooter, right? Everybody wants to be the no-lack king, right? I'm glad, and I got a shout out to the Chicago Tribune because they went as far as to really put out the details to debunk this whole myth that these fucking scums are dying over millions of dollars worth of drugs. Because to everyone that's on the internet, everyone on the internet that's talking about free Rondo, he's about to come home, he's getting all this money, everybody else is just broke boys. Listen, Negroes on the internet and Negroes themselves, they think they're El Chapo when they only sell a fucking dime back. Let me tell you this, and this is coming from the Chicago Tribune itself. I'm not making this up. The drug deal that was set up in which Vonno of Stain Gang died was over a whopping $275. Wow. Jesus Christ. Now, for everybody claiming they're getting, listen, $275 is what I pay for car insurance every month. I got a couple tickets, whatever, but that's what I pay for car insurance. Negroes is out here setting up lucrative drug deals over $275 and then trying to rob people and then get killed themselves. You Negroes want sympathy, but this is a life you live, and this is the outcome. This is the outcome of the life you live. Now, as I said, let's go ahead and rap about the possibility of dying, robbing drug dealers, and then it actually happens. Then everyone wants to say, oh my God, this is a fucking travesty. It's a fucking tragedy. Shit, to me, I don't know if this is foreshadowing or just destiny. So you guys make up your mind. Do you want to get a couple social media likes? You want to get some social media clout? And then end up on a story like this, and then you're all looking around like, why the fuck did this happen? Your decisions each and every day affect where you're going to be in the future and affect everything around you. Until Negroes start learning this, I'm not going to be copping pleas and feeling sad for every single person. So, you guys get in the comment box. What do you guys think about this? It's your boy DJ Akademiks. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and definitely share. This is a lesson. A lesson. Don't let this young man die in vain. This is a lesson to every single person that's doing the fuckery. You either do better or you're going to die sooner. It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and I'm out.